o'clock on this Tuesday evening, March 16th, 2021, in the Rackmont Newsman and Naughton. This is a Vader Channel 5 o'clock news for Tuesday, March 16th, 2021. It's 5 o'clock, and the Naughton temperature is standing at 37 degrees. Top stories on the Vader Channel 5 o'clock news for Tuesday evening is U.S. intelligence report says Russia attempted to interfere 2020 election with a goal update and graded Biden helping Trump. Senate centrist Wade Brooklyn and deals on immigration and minimum wage. Third stimulus check as IRS agrees to protect payments of some American student debt. Meghan McCain to Gavin Newsom, she will live in Florida then California right now, as California Governor Newsom pushes back against recall efforts. Joe Biden tax plan has hired corporate tax relief for middle-class families. U.S. says assessed North Korea could be preparing to carry out first weapons test since Biden took office. Biden highlights the impact of relief package on small business at Pennsylvania stop. White House calls for review of fake FBI background check into Kavanaugh in 2018. High schooler mother arrested for hacking home common green boat. Trump's incomplete border wall is in pieces that could linger for decades. Israel reveals newly discovered fragments of its Dead Sea Scrolls. In Tokyo, Blinken and Austin worked to revive Asian alliance to counter China. Health experts report AstraZeneca safety data as Europe reels from vaccine suspensions. Man hits Asian woman with hard object in the latest unprovoked attack in New York City. Thailand's Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha received AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine as more countries suspended the use of the product. New Dead Sea Scrolls recovered first biblical artifacts found in 60 years. Protesters storm Yemen's presidential palace in Aden. South Korea's ruling party objects to the cost-sharing deal for the U.S. troops. The United States and Japan addressed North Korea's military threat and confirmed the defense of their disputed Senkaku Islands. The second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic in the United States and Europe was not deadly as the first, according to analysts published Tuesday by the journal Chaos. Authorities say 3 people were killed near Miami when a single-engine airplane crashed and the vehicle just showed on runway. Severe weather threatens the South with hail and tornadoes. Senate confirms Isabel Guzman as Small Business Administration Chief. U.S. COVID-19 cases underestimated by half a type Boston antibody testing suggests. The Army plans to begin training and equipment combat brigades to serve in the Arctic region, according to the strategy the service released on Tuesday. An Arizona judge has ordered the state Republican Party to pay $18,000 legal fees to the Secretary of the state over its groundless lawsuit challenging the result of the 2020 election. Tinder said Tuesday will give away 1,000 free mail in COVID-19 tests to 500 pairs of users to allow them to check their status before meeting in person. One person was shot dead late Monday near the campus of Idaho's second largest university, authorities said. So 2 people have been arrested on the ground. Drug maker Moderna announced plans Tuesday to start new clinical trials of COVID-19 vaccine in children ages 6 months to 12 years. President Joe Biden will travel to eastern Pennsylvania on Tuesday and visit the Philadelphia area to discuss how his American Rescue Plan offers federal aid to small businesses. EU regular committed AstraZeneca benefits outweigh risk. In Pennsylvania, Biden highlight 8 small businesses. Ex-officer wants jury to hear about 2019 George Floyd arrest. Voter outreach led to a big drop in the rejected mail ballots. Google gets into sleep surveillance with new nets upscreen. Gonzaga Baylor dominate AP All-American teams. Homeland Security Chief defends U.S. inland border surge. Congress eyes acted against monopolies and Brazil's Bolsonaro names 4th health minister during pandemic at Yapet Calo. Alien dies at 81. Regional coronavirus vaccination clinic approved for Attleboro. Plainville announces tax impact of proposed nearly $2 million override. Attleboro bank robber gets up to 10 years in prison. Man said that the prisoner assaulted his girlfriend. In Rentham, load of rubbish in the back of the trash truck caught fire Tuesday morning as the hauler was driving his wheel on Madison Street. Members said he'd be back at Taunton Active Day. Wife said Hagler's death not caused by COVID vaccine. Quincy, councilors question police station spending. One neighborhood restaurant fire in Quincy. Local budget strained after a year of COVID. Hingham Farmers Market asked for new permit. Look at it. Stocks today out done 127.51 at 3325.95. S25 done 6.23 at 3962.71. And Nasdaq up 11.86 at 13,471.57. Retail sales suffer big chill in February amid stormy weather. Treasury yields rise ahead of Fed meeting. Walmart taps celebrity designer Brendan Maxwell to oversee elevated fashion lines. And Duke University faces surging case of mid-campus lockdown. And Moderna begins vaccine trials with children. Top COVID-19 guidance was outdated, downplayed severely, according to the CDC. This just into our newsroom. 1,018 new COVID-19 cases and 16 additional deaths reported in Massachusetts. And most of the Americans who got first COVID-19 vaccine dose also got final shot. Mining may have sparked life on Earth's steady finds. Raspberry high ocean dead water beneath its crust steady finds. Previously unknown bacteria discovered at the space station could help grow plants. And supermassive black hole found water in first space. Okay, take a look at sports. New York Jets to sign franchise Leonard Williams a 3-year, $63 million contract. And Detroit Lions continue to spend the last year's free agent classified. Ken Chase Daniel and Danny Shelton tonight. Boston Celtics taking on Utah Jazz tonight, 7:30 p.m. at the Garden. Peter Channel News Time, 5:07. Take a look at the Peter Channel traffic and transit check on this Tuesday evening. Baby, on the MBTA, please put all Furman and Worcester Line trains in the outbound platform track 7 of Back Bay Line Sun today. And Thursday are looking good in. Shuttle bus will continue to replace Orange Line service between Oak Grove and Summer Square. Squares are working in Rio Grove train and are expected truck and signal infrastructure to Wellington and Thursday out. Looking good. Take a look at Boston vicinity. Southern Expressway, south on side. Low sorts of the spike all the way down to the Morrissey Boulevard exit in Dorchester and then hit Preston and before that. Braintree split in Quincy and Braintree area. 128 northbound side. So between the Braintree split all the way down to 24 in Canton. 3 to southbound side. Those sort of Braintree split and 24 southbound to 128 Canton. And Mass back westbound side. Low so after the Southern Expressway in downtown Boston. 93 on northbound side. Low so in downtown Boston. 93 to the northbound side. Stop go between 62 and Wilmington all the way down to Bowderville. But otherwise, 393.95. Looking good from 128 to New Edgewater. 128 a little bit slow. Around the Burlington area around Route 3 at 495 in the northbound side. Little sort of large stretch. 290 westbound side. Little bit slow around Route 9 in Worcester. 495 in the northbound side. Little sort of Route 2 in Littleton. In Providence vicinity, 95 in the southbound side. Little slow between Protected 9 and Providence and 146 on both ends of the little slow around the North Spifford area. Route Sales Road, 138 eastbound, also the Jamestown stretch, and 24 Stavico after 106 in the West Bridgewater stretch, and Route 6 on both ends also around the East Sandwich area. And Western Mass highways are looking good in 84 westbound side, Little Soda Waterbury stretch, and Met Parkway eastbound, so between Norwalk and the Bridgeport, at 95, the northbound side. Still up to go between Stamford and the Bridgeport, and up in northern New England. Every trip back at the Main turn back on the northbound side, lows off the Falmouthburg, up in Portland, Maine, and 91 on both in also upstate Vermont. Peter, Channel News Time, 5:09. Time now for weather report. Weak low pressure tracks over the region overnight, and Wednesday morning was on the mainly cloudy skies, and a few flurries are possible across parts of the Connecticut this evening. Amount of weather is expected Wednesday and Thursday. A strong storm system will impact the region Thursday and Friday. Rain turns to snow, dry weather, and warmer trend starts this weekend with very mild temperatures next weekend. Areas of clouds and a very light precipitation, emphasis on very light, and associated with a weak upper level throw and mid-level warm infection that's coming to the region, and with a very dry low level rest. The rate of precipitation makes it look like light precipitation fairly widespread across Connecticut. In reality, all that is reaching the ground is a flurry of best, and it maintains some pops of 15-20% for the possible flurries this evening, and probably across central Connecticut. Otherwise, mostly clouds across much of the forecast area overnight. These clouds, along with warmer temperatures, will keep low from dropping off all that much, probably 24 lows. Looking at the forecast discussion around the country, heavy rains, isolated flooding, and severe weather expected from portions of central southern plains to the deep south Wednesday night. And never mind the main mountain snow moving across the southwest and the central to southern Rockies for tonight. And 5 weather reports continues today across the southern plains, and activity of also weather pattern continues as never come back but vigorous level circulation moves across the southwest and the street to become the catalyst for never strong low pressure system to intensify with an immense section in the nation during the next couple of days, and the precursor of the storm that brought the recent winter storm to the Central Rockies and Central Plains will continue the weekend as it moves across the Wire Valley to this morning. Some light snow and fall in the extent amounts will expected to move across the lower Great Lakes and upstate New York today before the system dissipates while the new low pressure center forms up the Midland coast tonight. Farther south, the weakening sector of those will carry some heavy rains and the thunderstorms across portions of the southeast for tonight. And meanwhile, mountain storms across the southwest side will spread into the central to southern Rockies tonight as associated compact into upper level low and moves towards the southern plains. This system will not have a greater wind weather impact as the first half. 6 to 12 inches of snow can be expected across the higher elevation of the southern Colorado and New Mexico tonight, and this system will be more impactful with respect to heavy rains and flash flood and severe weather threats today and Wednesday across portions of the central to southern plains and a third to deep south. And currently in Spain, indicate that 2 inches or more rain can be expected across Alabama. The Georgia ahead of a strong cold front wall and never swap if heavy rain is expected from Kansas 7 hour to the Norfolk Storm Track. The Storm Prediction Center now predicts a very risk of severe thunderstorms across the interior deep south on Wednesday and some windy precipitation is also expected across the north central plains only on Thursday, along with straight winds from the north. And finally, high winds at a low breath humidity will keep critical fire weather threat across the 7 plains from eastern Mexico and the western and southwestern Texas. Okay, forecast goes like this. Tonight, cloudy then gradually coming partly clouds got low 28 degrees. North south about 5 to 7 miles coming in the evening. For Wednesday, most of the sides got 50 low 34 degrees. And coming coming southwest around 5 to 7 miles in the morning. For Thursday, rain likely being after 4 p.m. Mostly clouds got high about 55 low 31 degrees. Coming to southwest around 6 miles in the morning. Chance of is 75%. And for Friday, rain and snow light before 9 a.m. Then a chance of snow between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. and punch before 9 a.m. was mostly clouds got high about 35 degrees. North about 16 to 18 miles at size, 30 miles at just 6 and new circulation less than 1 inch 12. But for Friday night, partly clouds got 22 degrees, north about 10 to 13 miles an hour. For Saturday, sun got 42 to a low 27 degrees. So north about 8 miles an hour for Sunday, sun got 55 at a low 30 degrees. North was about 6 miles an hour for Monday, sun got 60 low 34 degrees. West with about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Tuesday. Most of the sun with 6.1 degrees and west with about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Right now, Norton and it's fair 37 degrees. And that's going to be the channel. 5 o'clock news for it. Tuesday, March 16th, 2021. I'm Peter J. Wilson. Hope you have a good day. Evening and goodbye, day. Stay safe, be positive, be well. I will see you at 10 o'clock for a late night report. Hope you have a good evening. Oh, my